If we're planning, we should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. Back, eh? How's it going?
Aquila C's always on it.
You know, I like the Terra Brew uniform so much. I might actually become a barista just to wear one.
Wait, what do we think?
Nothing but a weak strong.
Things are.
Been up there, huh? Space. Must be cool. I never get to go to space. I don't do... Sure, Laredo. Don't make me regret this now.
tracks that date all
I'd
the
like
way
to
back
speak
to the
to you.
time of Solomon Coe himself.
Happy to listen. Hi. Please feel free. That is not... I assume you're... Most in the collective aren't... Lost a cousin. Well, I'm a... That includes 100-year... Sorry, but it's staying in store. Welcome to the Cohere. I hear what you're saying, but I'm handing over that. I guess it could. Sorry, I can't just hand out. If this isn't some. I'm not gonna be swayed. I can't give you the branch. There are some things, but I would. And those documents. Their absence. Jacob Cohen. He sold off. If you find... Thank you. Think of the future. Let me see. Oh, dear Lord. It's real. And you can see their signatures. The core philosophy. Thank you. If you find anything else, please come back. The museum is always open to you. If you find any more of the Coe family's legacy...
Could I get the digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions.
This doesn't really look like much of a zoo. More like a sideshow attraction.
Of
I
course
have
you
something I
but
need
can
to
you
discuss with
believe your senses? Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch?
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Be careful when you have friends. This is something I'd like to
Not that
discuss.
much.
Come right in. An enterprising mind, a keen sense. Welcome! Are you prepared? With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems. What you'll see will delight, and I envy you, truly, for this opportunity. Confound that woman. I paid good credits for that lumber, which, by the way, she was just going to throw out. And after all that... well, I'm thinking perhaps... ah, here...
It would be nice to see some animals in person.
There's something I need to talk to you about. I received a message. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. The thing is, my mother and I don't talk very much. Sure. But as... Oh, I'm certain. You see, after I completed my basic education, they signed me up. Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, the silver line. I was swallowed. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us. Well, that wasn't the worst of it. You see, my father was killed. I returned to Gem. Oh, aren't you sweet? That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me... I've been dreaming about this moment and... Then you know my answer. I just... you know. Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes.
Gently stretching your nostrils there.
Can hardly walk 2 steps.
Okay, let's all just take a breath. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years. We've done this my way. And it has always worked. Always! Why you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
Friend, I know, I shouldn't let that one... No, see? Now that's what... Look, this ain't New Atlantis. These walls around us, we get it wrong. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better, then no. This ain't help. Otherwise,
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
I hope Aquila City has what we need. Have you paid a visit to Miss Castler in Aquila City? Earl Fulton? Well, now, will feed and assemble, and are now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. But there it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. All that's left is to play it. Oh, I'm quite certain I've been forced to listen. We don't have time to go through the proper channels. Perhaps, but certainly if...
Though I am not
Yes, well, I have no doubt that you will.
Whoever came up with bad news travels fast wasn't taking interstellar distances into account.
We're close to the action. Prime position report on the big stories. We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions and I can hardly... I don't know. We've been in Uncharted with the immediate... And certainly I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our friend going forward. And you have my gratitude.
Find a way, Captain. Sergeant Ewing.
might be interested in. Nice jump. Right on target. Locked in.
Think for you when you have a moment.
Get out of my face. You said the thing was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K. You got it.
You don't cross the fleet without paying the price.
Stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and
I guess we'll be taking that payment.
Sounds like you did complete a favor. Body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
hit! Take him down!
for you when you have a moment.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus...
Thought you wouldn't get caught? It's time to pay up.
You got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing
Next time,
from me, you bet your ass
think
it's
before you...
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Hey,
look at
steal
this.
from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab? Fair enough. Glad. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can. But, all that aside, you made it. Pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called... Might look a little... Hell yeah, it is.
We'll be certain to keep a close watch.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you. All right. History time. So... The key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactic Talk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems.
Now,
his ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Cricks. Good evening, Mr. Cricks.
What the hell is this?
Good evening, Gail.
All right,
Thank
hang
you
on,
for
Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Yes,
Jasmine,
well,
sweetie,
being blindfolded
I'm
and
trying
then
to give a
grab jumped
tour
to
here.
what appears
So you
to be
wanna
an
tell me
abandoned
why those
mining
damn doors
facility
are sealed?
isn't exactly what I
It's
call
called a
an investigation.
malfunction. You know,
Well,
that thing I spend most
I'm
of my day
sure
dealing
you're not
with. Believe me, my
your
people are
request
on
for
it.
an interview would come
Have a
with
little
some
faith for
very
once.
specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive
Always,
any type
Angel.
of response at all.
This here's
Would you mind
Jasmine.
telling me why
You
you
need
decided
anything for
to
your ship?
do
She's
this
got you
interview?
covered.
Because
We'll
there
hit the
comes
depot
a
next
time in
since
every
these
pirate's
doors start
life
giving
where
out.
they have to make an extremely
So
important
anyway, we were
decision.
talking about the Lock.
Do
About
they
100
take a
years
leap,
ago, the
become one
prisoners
of the
down
most
there rioted.
legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you're taking the leap? That Jasper Cricks is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began hiring space.
You want to survive? Let's get you set up. The right gear. Stay safe out there.
I hope you actually need Fine. Oh, bye, I guess.
Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot.
Don't even try to rip me out. We can talk about whatever you want, as long as you got the credit. Hey. Always a pleasure.
Looking to make a deal? What'll it be, friend? Oh, but the Crimson business on the key is like... Not everyone thinks so. There are a few. Regardless. I hope you're not low on credit. You find anything of value, bring it here first.
Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place in the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Since should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind. It's why he's the boss. Of course, now, thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue. Thanks to our relations, I've granted. If Neva's chosen, now take the elevator to the up.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nav.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we're all... The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me. Personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Boss.
Good.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your coat.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarall for another one of your little... and 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn...
Crixus legacy. We've got fresh eyes in the...
I hope you're...
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. Crix led the riots. Before Crix left the fleet, somewhere down, if we're gonna beat them...
Dale's leaving out the... Crix left a lot of...
When we get our... Exactly. Okay, to that end, since Mathis...
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. You see security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For our listeners' benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Voli that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but you see security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic. We only surrendered so we wouldn't die when the station exploded.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
That's their story. You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvarov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale. But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, Out of mind.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time in the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamned interview.
Fleet doesn't care how big your bounty is if you don't earn your worthless
The fleet protects our own. You turn against us, and you're dead.
So wait, say that again. You think I know?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know who you are.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well. Better get rid of the body.
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On the one hand, lost a friend. But on the other hand, I got no creds. I'll probably feel better once I spend them. you up. She's got a drugs of every kind, if you know what I mean.
There I am. You see security on my tail. My grab bike.
I have things for you. We're free and clear for flight. Landing site locked. Take us in.
essential building blocks to support life.
Hello, Captain.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting...
Yeah? And Mathis, I...
Fine.
All right. We are here to dig whatever you pick up. It's so simple, even a rook like you.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I...
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I... If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be...
Yeah.
Oh, your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting...
Very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely...
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
In frosty temperatures like this, there's nothing better than a flask of soothing break a sweat.
I heard a sound.
Head up! I got you!
better be important. We still have to get... Here we are.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open like...
Then crank up your suit. All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. Hostile?
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much. nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get...
This is just great. Whew. Yeah. Now that I think about it, we used this opportunity. Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. Let's pretend once we get rid of... Oh, fun. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting. Now, let's find a way. I guess that's one way through.
Okay, Zouch. What the hell was so important that you had to drag me all the way out of A Block at this hour?
You know Jasper Crick's over in D Block? He's busting out of here, and he wants me to join him.
Cricks really thinks he can bust out of the lock? Why the hell am I just hearing about it now?
Crick's only told the few people he trusts. He even told us to keep it to ourselves, or he'll cut our throats.
Then why the hell are you telling me?
Come on, I gotta explain this.
If we get out of here, remind me.
Because I like you, Rickard. I want you to come with me. We've been meeting in this storeroom for months to, well, you know. I was hoping we had something a little more than that.
Dan? Zouch? I didn't know you cared that much.
No.
You give me the signal and I'll... No. Oh, shit. Wait, I forgot to turn off the recording.
Recording? What the hell, Rickard?
We never meet down here this late. I thought you were gonna kill me, alright?
Kill you? God, no. I love you. Alright? You gotta make me say it. Shit.
Is this thing even on?
Sorry, baby.
Quit screwing around
Here.
and pick up.
Let me turn this thing off and I'll apologize. Okay?
Anyone still alive up there? Come on, we need these doors open. Is this thing even on? So the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going to... And second, try... Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
After action report, Guard Bryant
While
reporting.
we're picking through the
The
trash...
shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice.
We
managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
We should check it out. And here I thought we were gonna be doing something fun, like... rob a bank or something.
from me?
So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. And if they haven't, we can still help. Of all the people to get trapped here, fine, have it your own. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. I suppose we should... If he stashed... Cell D03118. Okay. That's a place to start, I guess. paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap. Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind. Look at this dump. I can't imagine this.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. We got a tip from an inmate about some equipment being stolen from one of the supply rooms. We did a thorough sweep of the place and came up with 2 mining lasers and several power packs missing. After the alarm was raised, all of the inmates' cells were searched, but we turned up empty-handed. I have no idea how the inmates were able to get into that storage room and hide that gear without being picked up on camera. Starting to suspect that the inmates could be receiving help from some of the staff of this facility.
Must be hearing things. Crix's legacy, yeah, right. A bunch of campfire tales to keep us in line, that's what they are. Delgado was right. Crix must have hinted on that transport and stashed away the money or something. Play this right. An armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
couple months since my arrival at the lock, and the place is continuing to go downhill. We've been dealing with heating malfunctions, communications issues with the key, faulty electronics, and unpredictable surface conditions. How this place manages to function at all is anyone's guess. No one's bearing the brunt of this more than the inmates. Normally, I wouldn't give a damn about them, but this is downright inhumane. I'm starting to get nervous that we're going to have a riot on our hands if conditions don't improve.
getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind.
Hey, what the hell?
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm looking at schematics for the lock, but I can open the outer. Good answer. You're okay.
Shuttle bay.
Yup. That's got it. You have done a hell of
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You... Hey, come on. I was just looking out. Look, Oh, you're gonna be like that? Now, let's get that.
I have something I need to discuss with you.
Greetings, Captain.
You looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it. Not surprising this dog used to belong to the United Colonies.
We should have a talk when you have the time, of course.
The fleet protects our...
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Ernie Brown lager and I'm good.
If it's hard to find. Don't be a stranger.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Yeah?
You can get work from the boards of the Reckoner's Court.
Need something?
There you are.
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, just... That's it? After losing so much of our crew? Well, I'll be damned. Legacy was...
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it...
No, Neva. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. And the recording that you've... Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank...
Which means a gal bank exit. Holy shit, that might actually work.
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Good, because that is it. Neva and I are too well known. I need you to board that You'd better. Oh, before you leave...
Honestly, I'm surprised.
We'll see. That's it then. Next. And remember...
Hey, Rook.
Shouldn't you be packing for your trip?
Ask Jazz about any ship operates. Nothing more.
Hey, I want to talk. Thanks to you, they'll... Oh, I will.
Maybe it isn't the best idea to antagonize Mathis any further. It may end up...
Now get the hell out of me!
Got mixed feelings about my last job. On the one hand, lost a friend. But on the other hand, when you have a friend, I just probably feel better once I speak to them.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
Well, it's just, we were thinking. Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our credits?
My friend's got a point. Bug. Every pirate in this joint thinks
His ghost haunts the scene.
To me, instead of trawling deep space for Good target. Right here we go.
Wrap your business up with math. Wrap your business up with Mathis. Wrap your business up with Mathis, then we'll talk.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
What kind of name is Sys-Def anyway?
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokoff's been tipped at the event. So it's simple. Yeah, very... Look, you can make... Either way, I get...
Unless you plan to...
Yeah? All right.
There's something I need to talk to you about. So, what's new with you today? So, I knew you'd understand. So... Oh, that's sweet. If anyone else, I'll send her an invite. Anyone else? All right, it's settled. I'll send a message to Aja asking for her to preside over the ceremony.
Why are you still here?
You know, I've always wondered, if someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Separation complete.
I have things for you.
Got anything you need? You should inspect your ship for heat leak. I'm sure you can find something you like. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you like. Looks to me like you...
Yo. Then things are moving forward.
Nice job, bro.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Did you discover anything with... Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say... Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just a... I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let me see what we have. Nope. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. There's more to... It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its... I need you to... You're both dismissed.
You boarded the key.
Captain, greetings.
I picked up something you might be interested in. Pressure normalizing, undocking complete. Drive spinning down. Systems.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are
I have things for you.
Anything I can help you with? Need some work done? Sure, have at it.